Welcome back, Jon Weberg here again, and we are talking about how to scale your activity. This is the second most important part of scaling your business, of scaling your leads, of scaling your results, and of scaling your business's customer and result production. And a lot of this has to do with, a lot of scaling your activity has to do with how much content you're producing, the videos you're producing, how much you're interacting in your groups, how much you're producing content in your groups, how much you have organic traffic production, and how much you and or your employees are actually taking part in doing the activities that will increase results, that will convert your leads, that will follow up with your leads, that will bring your company or your business or your product or service out of exposure, the activities that will actually produce results. And scaling those activities and shortening the duration of period of time that you're able to do them is going to help you scale your lead production, your customer production, and the results and growth of your business. The first and best way I've seen to scale your activity and to do it well is to design what is called a result producing schedule. And what is a result producing schedule, and why does every business, does every employee, and everyone need a result producing schedule? A result producing schedule is a schedule that only consists of result producing actions and result producing activities. This makes sure that you save time, it eliminates wasted time, and makes sure you're only doing activities and things that will produce active results, measurable results in your business or in a certain part of your business. Because once you start scaling your activities, and this is why you want to have a result producing schedule, once you begin scaling activities, you only want to be scaling the actions that actually mean something and that will actually produce a result for your business, which is why you want to make sure you have a result producing schedule, and a tightly made one at that. So as I've already said, a result-producing schedule is a schedule that only consists of result-producing actions and result-producing activities. And it could be for different areas. It could be for content. It could be for video production. It could be for follow-up. And what it does is it maximizes your time for producing specific results, and it gives you specific actions to take. And what it really does is, number one, like I said, it saves you time. And it saves you and helps you produce more money because you're only doing what works. You're only doing what actually is going to mean a lead or a sale or a customer or more exposure for your business. So if you want to start designing your own result producing schedule, it's going to mainly consist of this. Number one, you need to put in order for your employee specific times to spend on each activity, keeping in mind that these actions and activities that you're taking only should be actions or activities that actually produce results for your business. Example of that could be producing leads, generating leads, converting leads into customers, managing customers, following up with customers, following up with leads, creating content, creating videos, making partnerships. All these things are actual result producing activities. And another example of this could be answering support. Answering support is a result-producing activity because it strengthens your bond with your customers or with your leads. You want to do anything as long as the action or activity produces a positive result, net result for your business. You want it on this schedule. And again, for different employees or for yourself, these schedules are going to be different with each function that an employee is supposed to take. So let's say you have an employee who handles customers, who handles customer service, who handles how you treat the leads, how you follow up with your leads, and how you follow up with your customers. They should have a schedule specific for dealing with leads and customers only, and maybe creating content for those customers and following up with those customers. So here's an example of this, for example, you could have for yourself or an employee could have. Number one, at 10 a.m., whenever you start your business day, for 1 hour, create content in your groups and create content across your social media. So for 1 hour, you're going to only do what is going to produce exposure for your business. You're going to create content, you're going to maybe create a video, you're maybe going to spread it and share it to your other platforms and create engagement and create following on social media. Then for the next hour, you may write emails to go out to your list, or maybe an employee is going to write emails to go out to your list. And then let's say at 12 p.m. for 1 hour, you're going to contact and try to convert 20 potential leads into customers, or try to convert and contact 20 customers and have them repay or invest in another product or service. This is a great example to the beginning of a result producing schedule. And again, if you have an employee in a certain field or in a certain part of your business that serves a specific function, then their schedule should be based around that specific function. As should yours, being the head of a company or the head of your business, you should have your own specific function that you're serving in your business. Now, if you're more of a one-man entrepreneur, then you're going to have to do many of these different things that employees would have combined all into your own one schedule. Now, once you create this schedule and you test it and you make sure that when you're following the schedule, you are in fact producing results, you'll want to also then begin increasing the amount of activity you are doing and increasing your goals for each activity, but also keeping the same time period. And what this means is, say your goal, we'll go back, was to contact and convert 20 potential customers. You should, as you become more efficient, as you practice and go through the schedule, your new goal should be to, in 1 hour, contact and convert maybe 30 or 40 potential customers. You want to increase the amount of activity you are doing in a smaller amount of time. This is how you become more efficient, and this is how you scale your time wisely to create more results and to create more leverage and to create more growth in your business or in your company. And you want your employees doing this exact same thing. So if normally, so let's just assume that Rebecca is your customer service agent, and she normally talks and calls 10 people during the day to schedule appointments to sell a consulting course you offer. You want to work with Rebecca and develop a schedule for her, a way for her to work with customers, to work with these potential clients, to convert, say, not instead of 10, maybe 20, again, or 30, increasing the amount of customers she's working with in a shorter amount of time. This is how you start scaling each cog of the wheel in your business. If you have employees, this is especially effective because each employee is performing better and better functions and producing more and more results for the company in their own area, and that helps the company as a whole. And how you're going to structure it and how you're going to make sure you get more and more amounts of activity done in shorter amounts of time. Just try to be imaginative and see how you can get more work done, again, in a shorter amount of time. Because the more you do this, the more you free up your other time as well throughout the day, the more you free up other time that you can create more activity or be doing other things that are productive for your business. And this is truly how you start scaling your activity, by becoming more and more efficient in shorter amounts of time, producing more results, allowing you to generate more leads and to generate more sales, more customers, more profit for your company that you can, again, reinvest and use however you wish. These result-producing schedules are very effective, and having a result-producing schedule alone can drastically increase the leads and customers and growth your business is going to face and see in the future if you design and follow precisely in your actions that you take daily. You follow closely this result-producing schedule, and over time, as you keep making it more efficient and increasing the amount of activity and work you're doing in shorter amounts of time, you're going to see your business's results, again, leads, customers, revenue production, profit production, increase. And this is going to make you a lot more money and help you truly start to scale your business as a whole for the entire future.